camera angles out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the long-awaited Project 10 Pan update. Unfortunately, I have not done an update on this since April 6th. I have been using my products, I took a long hiatus from YouTube. That's a long story. But I'm here to update you on my products, so let's jump into it. Hey guys, my name is Marie and I am a beautiful mess. Here I do all sorts of fun makeup related things like project panning and eyeshadow related content. So sit back, relax, and come on a magical makeup journey with me. So like I said, today we are doing an update on my Project 10 Pan uses. Editing Marie here. So it seems that I never uploaded an update number 3. I took the pictures for update number 3, but in the craziness of life and me failing to upload YouTube videos, I never uploaded an update number 3. So the pictures you are going to see are the pictures that I took for update number 3, but there was never an update number 3. This is update number 4. We'll call it 3/4. Back to the video. Last update, I was working on the Too Faced Pillow Balm, which I had used up, and then I rolled in the NARS Afterglow Balm, which I have also used up, you guys. And I had anticipated rolling in a Marc Jacobs mini lipstick. I had to throw that away though, because while I was in the process of trying to use it, it started to smell. And I was like, nope, I'm done. It smells. So I rolled in my Je ne sais quoi lip balm in Your Perfect Pink. And I have been using a little stick to get out the dregs of it because it is almost all used up, you guys. That's crazy to me. Apparently I use up lip balms. So I didn't weigh this when it started, but it was full. It now weighs 12.16 grams. And like I said, I had to take a hiatus from YouTube. Life was just getting too crazy. So I did not have the wherewithal to weigh stuff and do the YouTube-y things. But now I'm back, better than ever. And we'll see. I anticipate that I'm going to be finishing this up before next month's update. With that being said, I have another NARS lip balm that is pretty full. Nope, that's the old one. I have another mini size NARS lip balm, which is in this shade right here. I don't have my magnifier, so I can't see the shade on it, but I think this is gonna be great for fall, and I loved this NARS so much that when this one is gone, this one's gonna be rolling in. So that's the plan right now for item number 1. Item number 2 is my Physicians Formula, what are you called? Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in the shade Translucent Pearl. I can't remember all that. I have to look at the name. So I'm gonna put a picture up of what this was looking like last time. I have been using this consistently throughout the year. It was weighing 56.77 grams, and today it is weighing 55.57 grams for a total use of 1.2 grams. So I don't know if the picture does it justice. This is what it's looking like today. I really thought this was going to take a lot more time to use. And one of the things I am coming to find with my rolling Project 10 Pan is makeup takes a long time to use. It is easy to buy. I have bought a ton of it this past year, which I'm going to be introducing a new series next week. It's going to be a beauty budget series to kind of rein in my spending. But seeing a product like this, how long it takes, makes me really think about my products before I purchase them. So I'm very thankful for that in this Project Pan. Next item up on the list was my e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. That was in the shade Light 280N. So I have a picture here of it for you. Last time it was weighing 26 grams and I did not weigh it, but I have used this guy all up, you guys. It is gone, finito. I forgot to write down the date of when I finished it, but it was a couple months ago, to be completely honest with you. I was like into June, I think it was, when I finished this. And again, I apologize that I didn't really write things down, but I will be a better documenter going forward. I can promise you that. So what I rolled in its place is the It's CC Plus Nude Glow with SPF 40, and I am in the shade medium. So this is a similar packaging to the e.l.f. The reason why I'm trying to use this up though is because it has SPF in it, and this is going to expire next April. So I have been using it the rest of the summer when I can, and I really want to get this gone as soon as possible. I do really like this. I know some people don't. Some people find it's really glowy. I kind of like it on my skin. I am an oily to combo girl. I live in Connecticut, so it's not as hot and humid here. It is during the summer, but not during the rest of the year. But I really enjoy this. I would absolutely repurchase this. So I did not weigh this again when I started using it, but right now it is weighing 24.73 grams. All right, next up on my list was my CoverGirl powder. It was actually powder foundation for normal skin in the shade 520 Creamy Natural. I bought this a year ago because this is what I used to use back in the day when I would put makeup on. This would be the only foundation that I use, but I have found that I really enjoy using it as a setting powder when I feel like I need a little bit of extra coverage, which paired with like a CC cream, like either the e.l.f. or the it really provides that extra bit of coverage while setting my makeup. Last time this was weighing 54.96 grams, and I am happy to say that this baby is gone now, you guys. Look at that. Look at that shiny pan. And I really love this compact. I will be saving it for my end of year empties video, but I think I want to keep this compact in case I need to repress something like the product I'm rolling in its place. But highly enjoyed using this. I have a lot of powders that I want to get through, but I absolutely would consider purchasing this again. Rolling in its place is going to be my Kosas Cloud Set Powder. Now I'm not going to open this up and show you, and the picture here is going to tell the tale of why. Because I don't know if this has happened to you guys, but this is a baked product. And I don't know, I stored it in my makeup drawer like this, and I have no idea how this happened. It's a baked product, so it's domed, and the top part of that product sheared off. Has this happened to any of you guys? Because I've never heard of this happening, or am I just that unique individual that this kind of stuff happens to? But you can see here in the picture what it's looking like, what to make my way through that loose product by the end of the year. As you can see from the picture, it weighs 32.03 grams right now, but I'm really loving this powder. I really do feel like it blurs my pores, which I have a lot of big pores on my nose and in my T-zone. And I really do love this. I love this as an under eye setting powder too, but I already have a powder in the project that I use specifically for setting my under eyes. So this is going to be replacing the CoverGirl as my face setting powder. Next up was my e.l.f. blush in the shade Blushing. This is what it was looking like last time. It weighed 26.39 grams. I will admit to you guys, I'm not a fan of this blush. I think the sparkle that's in it really emphasizes my texture, and therefore I really did not reach for this all summer long when I could have. But I really want to use this up. I really want to get it out of my collection. So once winter hits, I really think I'm going to be focusing on it hardcore. But as you can see for fall, I'm really wearing like the mauvey brownie tones of blush on my face, so I don't know how much love that this is gonna get, but this is what it's looking like today. It is weighing in at 26.20 grams for a total use of 0.19 grams since I last updated you in April, and this is what it's looking like in person now. So definitely see a little bit of difference. I have a feeling this is gonna go fast because, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a really shallow product. So it should be really easy to get through. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. I'm just not loving it. Maybe I could put a little bit on today. Maybe that's how I have to use it. Just a little bit. Maybe I should try using it as like an eyeshadow, or since it's so glowy, maybe a highlighter? I'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna try that this month. Next up on the list was my NYX powder that I've been using to set my under eye concealer. This is what it was looking like last time. As you can see, it was weighing in at 51.12 grams. And today, God, how many months since April? April, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months. I've been gone from you guys for 5 months. After 5 months of continued use, this is what it's looking like now. Weighing in at 49.87 grams for a total usage of 1.25 grams. But boy, let me tell you, it does not feel like it. I have been working on this little corner here, and I think what's happening is once I hit pan, I expected that pan to significantly grow, but I think what I was missing is that the top of this is really, really steep. So I am like whittling down to the pan in this section, but I'm not necessarily seeing any bit of usage in the pan, but the gram usage is telling the story. I have been using it. In 5 months, I used 1.25 grams. So I will definitely call this a win. I do really like this powder underneath my eyes, so we're gonna continue to use it. With this project, I really want to use stuff up to completion, and that's the purpose of this. And I think that's one of the reasons why I got burnt out on project panning, which was one of the reasons why I took a hiatus from YouTube. But now I have another project that I'm doing, which has short-term use goals. And that's working out a lot better for me. So I can work on my long-term use goals, and then I have short-term use goals, and it keeps things moving for me. Because something I definitely realized, a pink sparkly blush is not something I want to use all year long. So that will make me more mindful of what I roll into the project. Next thing that I had on my list was my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. You can see the picture of what it was looking like last update. It was wearing 37.05 grams. And this is what it's looking like today, guys. This is used up. This is rolling out. I was so happy. I did not weigh this product packaging without the product in it, but that would be something that would be interesting to me to see how much actual grams of product was in it. Do you get what it tells you get? But I like this. It was okay. It's not something I would consider repurchasing. I have another one in my collection. It's a little bit different, but I think I'm waiting to winter before I start using that. I'm using other primers that I want to give some love on in my collection. But this is rolling out. What I rolled in its place is this concealer. This is my Kosas Revealer Concealer, and I have it in the shade 03W. This is just a mini. I wanted to try this because I have been on a concealer journey this year trying to find a good one. This is a good one. This I really love. The concealer I have on my eyes today, I also really love. I have a bin full of concealer though that I have to get through, so I will not be repurchasing this. I did only purchase the mini because I heard that the Kosas products go bad. Same reason why I only purchased the mini of the powder, because I don't want them to go bad while I'm trying to use up other things in my collection. I have no idea what this was weighing when I rolled it in, but right now it weighs 16.70 grams, and you can see that there's windowing. I had to take the stopper out already, you guys. So that's what it's looking like inside. I don't know if you can see, but there you go. And I anticipate this is gonna be used up maybe in the next month. Maybe I'm delusional. But I'm also using it every other day because I'm using the Fenty concealer, which is in my Deck of Panning project. If you want, I'm gonna pop that in at the end of the video so that you can see what that project's all about if you're into my project panning content. But hopefully in a month, this will be rolling out. Next up on the list was my NARS bronzer. This is what it was looking like last month, weighing in at 22.22 grams. And this is what it's looking like today. I thought there was significant change on it because I hit pan and the pan has been growing. And this is what it's looking like right now. The pan has definitely been growing. In 5 months' time, I only used a gram of product. And that just goes to show you how long it takes to actually use makeup. This has been valuable to me because I will definitely think twice. You know how many bronzers I now own in my collection? You know how long it's gonna take me to use them? Oh, a very long time. So, but this is what we're looking like today. I'm still loving this as a powder bronzer. I use it every day as a nose contour, which is how I'm working my way into the corners here. And I don't know if you can see, but like it's shallow in the middle. I think it took so long to hit pan because I think this is a very deep pan. I don't know if you can see, but I think now as I've been whittling it away, once I see more pan in here, it's gonna take no time at all to use up because I feel like I have really worked down the sides. I mean, there's definitely movement on it, so there's definitely progress. So do not despair. This is gonna be in until it's finished. Can I get it finished by the end of the year? I don't think so. Not at this point. Next up on the list was my ColourPop highlighter. This is what it was looking like last time. I don't know why I had decided to weigh it with the cap, but it was weighing in at 27.32 grams. With the cap, it now weighs 27.20 grams for an amount of 0.12 grams being used in the last 5 months. What? Highlighter takes a long time to use. I did go ahead and weigh it without the cap, and that's the weight that we're going to be using from now on, because why would I weigh it with the cap? I have no idea what I was thinking. No idea. So that's weighing at 20.71 grams right now. And this is what it's looking like up close and personal. This is in the shade Stole the Show. I really thought I would have had pan on it. And I've really been concentrating in the middle. Like, I expect any day now this is going to be showing pan. But what the hell do I know? I know Emily from Emily and Max, I saw an Instagram story where it was like 95 uses. I feel like I've been using this every day of the year, every day that I'm doing makeup since the beginning of January, and I had uses on it before then. I haven't been tracking my uses. Maybe I will start doing that on items that are brand new. That might be something to think about. But this is taking forever to use. I love it. It still performs. But like none of my other highlighters are being used because I'm like, I want to hit pan. When am I going to hit pan? When is it going to happen? Maybe next update. Stay tuned and find out. The last item on my list was my Lorac Pro Matte Palettes. I have also learned that I probably will not include an eyeshadow palette in my Rolling Project 10 pan. I probably will choose a pan that palette so that I can do a separate series on that next year. But since it's been in the project the entire year and I have continued to use it, we're gonna continue to track the usage on it. So this is what it was looking like last month. It was weighing in at 66.32 grams. And this is what it's looking like today, weighing in at 65.91 grams for a total usage of 0.41 grams in 5 months. Now, granted, I have not been using this every day. I have not been using it as the base eyeshadow for my look because I have been doing Project Level Up and have been really enjoying that. But I do try to use corduroy every day in my brows, and you can definitely see that there is a major difference in what that looks like. I am also trying to use Bare to set my eyeshadow primer every day, but I hadn't been doing that for a while because in my Project Level Up, I had a shade that was very similar to this, and I was trying to hit pan in that palette for that, so this did get neglected. I really want to try to use this up by the end of the year, but I really don't think that's going to happen. That's why I really think I need to do a dedicated pan that palette series, because with it being in my Project 10 pan, I mean, it's small enough to be in my Project 10 pan, but I really want to leave that spot open for something else that I could be cycling through and then create another series just looking at one palette for the year to see how long it really takes to move through a palette. And then also do Project Level Up because I'm really enjoying all of these products. But I'm interested to see by the end of the year where we end up, seeing as this was the puppy that started the panning fever for me. All right, guys, so that's everything that I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. You know I always enjoy when you do. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people with the same interests as you will like my content too. Thanks again, and if you're working on a rolling Project 10 pan, how are you guys doing with it? Put in the comments down below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.